My mother used to insist on one side of the duvet being tucked under the mattress. One night I had a dream that someone, in the shape of a person but made of darkness, was stood at the bottom of my bed staring down at me. Dream me sensed their hands, reaching a few more millimeters to touch my feet, that were stuck out of the bottom of my duvet. I woke up already pulling my feet towards my body. As I lay there disoriented, I started shivering. It was then I realized my duvet wasn't on me. I switched on the light and found the duvet crumpled on the floor at the bottom of my bed. How I had managed to untuck it and remove it completely from the bed in what felt like a second since I last felt the duvet on me I couldn't understand. That was probably the one weirdest thing I experienced in that bedroom, but I'd always felt something. My desk used to face the wall, but I had to sit at an angle so I could see the room because I always felt like something was behind me. Once something sounded like it hit the ground and made a thud. Both me and my mother, each in our own rooms, called out to one another, asking if the other was okay. Turns out neither of us had dropped anything, and we couldn't find anything on the floor or knocked over. The curtains used to move when the window was shut, but I'd chalk that up to bad workmanship. My mother worked long hours, so often I was the last person to leave the house and the first person to arrive home. Once I came home to a single piece of smashed pottery in the middle of the carpet. I couldn't understand where, how, or what it had come from. I did have a decorative pottery piece on a shelf, about 2 meters away, but nowhere on that thing was a piece missing. I checked it over repeatedly, convinced it must have come from there. A few weeks later, I came home to that decorative pottery, smashed to smithereens in the middle of the carpet, where the previous piece had been. How it got 2 meters from the shelf, while other items hadn't moved, I couldn't understand.